Yo, this is Lauren from Sharptooth, and this is Antihero Online.
PNC Music Tour 2018.
Yes.
How are you guys kind of dealing with the demand that this tour is?
I don't know. We've never done this before, so we're just kind of rolling with it. We have kind of no precedent for this, so just trying to have no expectations and just take what comes every day, pretty much.
And how are you guys trying to stay healthy on the road? Because I know a lot of the bands have kind of fallen under sickness and stuff like that throughout this whole tour.
The tour schedule is completely fucking unreasonable and demanding. Under no circumstances should anybody perform 20 days in a row, period. That's where we're at right now. Literally, I just try to sleep as much as possible, try to drink as much water as possible. Steroids, I'm not talking about lifting steroids, I mean like prednisone, steroids, that kind of stuff, to just try to decrease as much inflammation as I can. And yeah, it fucking sucks sometimes.
And one of the things that we've been talking with to a lot of the bands throughout the day is the void that Warped Tour is going to be leaving behind. A lot of newer bands, that this is their way of being discovered and growing that fan base. What do you see happening in the future now that Warped Tour will not be a thing that's every summer?
I'm not sure. I mean, we're that band. We're the band that people are finding this year that people didn't know about. I don't think that Warped Tour is gone forever. I think that they were pretty specific in their use of full U.S. run. So yeah. I think there's probably going to be either one or multiple localized productions that are going to be like this, either a day or multiple days type of thing. I don't think this is really going anywhere completely. I think that it to this scale is going to shrink a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. I've never done this before, so I'm just kind of rolling with it.
And kind of looking forward to the future, what is the plan for you guys after Warped Tour?
We're going out for a full U.S. run with Cane Hill, and then we're going to do another full U.S. run in the winter. So we're going to be extremely busy. We're writing a new record, and we don't intend on slowing down the grind anytime soon.
And talking about the new record, where did you guys want to go musically with this new record, and how did you want to evolve the band throughout this process?
Definitely heavier and definitely darker. The record is basically just going to reflect where I've gone in the last particularly the last year of my life. Clever Girl is already a pretty dark and serious record, and I think that this is just going to amplify a lot of that.
And how do you want to express yourself, musically throughout this whole thing? I know leaving yourself kind of vulnerable by putting some things out there. How do you kind of carry that mentality?
Again, just trying to be as honest with people as possible, and sharing my truth with them. I'm kind of a take it or leave it kind of person. If it's not for you, then fuck off. If it is for you, then join us. So, I mean, I carry that mentality with pretty much everything that I do.
And how important is that for you as a person and also as a musician to be able to carry that mentality and be like, you know what, I'm going to put what I want into these songs and put my heart into them as well?
Oh, it's crucial, because otherwise, if you're not being honest, why are you doing it? That's how I feel. It's art. It needs to be honest, and it needs to be a real reflection of somebody. So if it's not real, it's what are you doing?
Yeah, true. And you guys performed a little bit earlier. You were talking about it a couple of minutes ago about the crowd size and all of that. How do you guys kind of react to that?
Again, we just try to roll with it. We literally never have any expectations. My mentality is always expect the worst and hope for the best. 11:30 a.m. in a city that we historically haven't done incredibly. We've only played twice, and one time was literally to 2 people. To be playing for a crowd of at least 1,000 was shocking. So we're just okay, we're gonna give, regardless of the crowd size, we're still gonna give you the same insane show, because we want people to be able to, regardless of if you were there with 1 million of your friends or if it was just you and one other person, we want people. Hi, Buzz. we want people to be able to still take that same experience out of it. So.
And when you went through and set up the set list for Warped Tour, what specifically did you want to portray to the fans?
Just give them a big, wide brush of what we're about. I mean, we don't have a ton of music. Like, we only have one full-length record out. So it's like most of the record. So, yeah. And the stuff that's the most fun to play live. So that's what we went with.